Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Paradise Killer. We're finally back. We're finally back in it.
We didn't drop it. We just got conflicts. Sometimes it happens.
We got conflicts, we got travel, we got sick.
We got bugs.
We got bugs, we got illness. It happens. But anyway, we're here, we're back. Last time we spent our time investigating, exploring, discovering the puzzles within the opulent ziggurat, which we are standing on top of right now, which is essentially the location of the massive citizen sacrifice that happens at the end of an island. Yay!
Which, sincerely was probably, I know it's, well, sometimes things happen. It's a weird thing to say, oh, hey, look. But probably my favorite part of the game so far, because it puts into dramatic, almost irony, our quest. The fact that we're trying to find a murderer amongst a backdrop of all this blood. I think it was a really good moment for this story.
It really was. Yeah, it definitely kind of like recontextualized the situation that we're in, and definitely made the like you said, the fact that we are trying to solve this murder feel way more like an effort in futility, because look at this world that we have created.
Exactly.
I say we as the characters.
Oh no, I stick Loved Eyes firmly in. Loved Eyes gets no pardon from me just because she's not been around. Just because she's very firmly part of all this.
Yeah, very true. So yeah, we spent our time investigating and learning about the opulent ziggurat. We also tracked down One Last Kiss, a ghost who has been residing on the island, who was able to give us a lot of juicy details about certain individuals that we have our sights set on. So very, very useful. We had Gina, you did a great job with the surprise French accent.
Thanks.
Yeah, and so we chatted with her for a while and got lots of info. Now I don't remember where we left off last time, if we had made any explicit plans.
We found we had a couple things. One was we found a rock that we need to break with a pickaxe. I don't have further explanation of that, but there's a rock at the top of the cathedral that we need to hit with the pickaxe. I came down here and I'm realizing this is wild, but also this may give some additional information, because we knew that somebody had observed, I think, KHX entering in the code for the obelisks, which is what allows you to understand the second holy seal.
Yeah.
And while we were down there, I think Shinji actually was like, hey, maybe somebody was watching that happen from an overlook. This looks like the overlook, also obviously Lydia's car. So let's see what Loved Eyes has to say about this.
Yeah, because I don't think we have looked. We have found
this is new.
Tire tracks.
Yeah, but the tire tracks
ones
were on top of the central building, the main building. Yeah.
Yeah. Lydia's car could just get everywhere.
It can. Oh, Lydia. Okay.
Yeah. Tire tracks. This cliff overlooks the obelisks and the nightmare computer. Lydia is the only one on the island with a car. Looks like this is where the remote access into the obelisk terminal was from. A nice clear line of sight. Looks like Lydia found a spot up here 2 days ago and accessed the nightmare computer that holds the secret to the second holy seal. Maybe the crime last night was set up in advance. Lydia. I expected better.
I'm gonna be so honest. I do not understand Lydia's part in all of this. She's everywhere, but I don't know what her deal is.
Yeah, I same. I don't know where she falls in any of this. I see how she, I don't know. I see her moving around, but I don't see what her motive is
No.
entirely yet. You know?
I just don't know how she plays into this.
Oh, Gina,
What's
don't hurt
gonna
yourself.
happen to anyone you find guilty in the trials?
I don't like this.
The penalty will be death. The syndicate takes a grave view on the mass murder of the council.
Know what I think? People masquerade execution as justice. The death penalty is bloodlust, pure and simple.
Let's go with the cynical. A class oppression. Oh, and class oppression.
What?
Don't test me.
The people who are generally sentenced to death are of a lower societal class. It helps the elite keep them in their place. Keeps the fear pumping through them.
Do you think the death penalty is right?
You can't rehabilitate the dead.
The idle lands help to rehabilitate you?
Don't test me.
I'm here working for the syndicate, aren't I?
I'm not sure doing anything to get out of exile is the same as rehabilitation. Peace!
Okay, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it is a good point to talk about the death penalty, although again, kind of funny within the context of this world. It's really funny when this game's like, let's talk about real politics. And it's like, but
But
world
look at where we
state-
are.
Yeah, like, what
Yeah.
are we doing?
Yeah. It's so weird because it feels like so much of this game is so ungrounded by reality that whenever there are like real world sort of moments and discussions or things that make me that harken back to the real world, I'm like, I'm not sure where to stand all of a
Yeah.
sudden because my zero is like in space, literally. Like, you know? I don't know.
No, I completely agree with you. It's this game is wild. This game this game's really wild because it's doing so much. And I think at the end of the day, and I'm only going to know this when we really figure out the mystery. I guess my question is like, to what end? Like, not even to what end. What is it that this game thinks is most important? Like, what is the, not even thesis, but like the thing it holds at the center of it that it's most interested in examining, because there's so much here and there's so much style and there's so much stuff. I don't know. I'm just very interested to see what it wants at the end of the day, I guess.
I agree. Like, what does it want you to take home with you? Like, what is the thing that it's like, hey, if you take one single thing away from this experience, it should be, X. It should be blank. But I'm like, what? I don't know what that is yet. Like, I don't know what it's sort of building towards. But maybe I do, because they're talking about class oppression a lot, and they're talking about how the society
and that's
is
built into like
broken.
I think part of what it's doing is it's taking reality and skewing it to such a comical degree that it makes it easier to talk about. You know, like, and maybe that's ultimately what its deal is, which is fair. But I guess I'm just curious. I'm curious to see how it all shakes out.
Like, maybe this is actually a commentary on our like systems of oppression and our judicial system and how we judge or misjudge people. How do you enact justice, and how do you assign blame?
Well, and also, what is justice in a system that chews up and spits out most of its people?
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Like, how do you assign justice in a realm that is corrupt all the way down?
Exactly. So I mean, it's just
one of these.
Recording obtained.
So it's like, I don't know, maybe that is where we're going. Okay, recording 001 obtained. I'm going to find out what's going on. This isn't right. This island feels wrong. I'm going to blow this wide open. The syndicate. This island feels wrong.
this is recording 1.
It is just up on this rock.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, Shinji, what's
wow.
up?
You're neck deep, up to your eyes in crime. On a battlefield with psychos and criminals.
That's my job.
And you're cool with it?
Oh,
Got it.
it was like, that's my job.
Yeah.
I understand now. He can't investigate if there aren't crimes.
So, what you're saying is that you never want to wipe out crime, because then you'll have nothing to do.
Yeah, like, see, these conversations are like these are the commentaries
Yeah, like,
on.
I feel like talking with Shinji is the game. And then, like, this is a game about talking to Shinji, and in order to facilitate that, they have a murder mystery.
yeah. That's one way of looking at it.
It's the only way, if you ask me.
Which in and of itself it might be interesting. Okay. So,
What are we doing?
I
Yeah.
know before we started this episode that I was like, we might just want to explore and not talk to people. But I think I've changed my mind because I think the limiting reactant right now and what we need to do, first and foremost, is talk to Yuri.
Yeah.
Not
we
that
gotta talk
talking to
that
anybody
guy.
ever tells us anything. Not that it's ever helpful or anything like that. But we need to talk to that guy.
We do. We actually do, and we've been putting him off because he is the worst.
Yeah,
human
because
being.
he's deeply unpleasant
mark.
and I don't want to hang out. But
Yeah.
but I you know, looking at our leads, so many of them are like, oh yeah, Yuri's doing stuff. What's up with that?
And like, I know we're gonna go talk to him. He's gonna be like, "Fuck off!" Like, he's not gonna want to talk to us
No.
at all. But
and
he can.
he's gonna give us nothing, and we're gonna leave like, well, that wasn't worth our time. But
He's so frustrated.
but unfortunately, we do have to play the game, so we have to talk to him. There's nothing.
You're totally right. I think talking to Yuri is probably the way to go. And then we have a couple of like blank black spots on here that we also still need to kind of sort out, right? On the map.
Let
Maybe
me
I'm
open
looking
the
at that
map.
wrong.
Give me a moment.
Maybe I got it wrong. What's
I
the
think
skull?
we've done.
That's the dead zone. What's that?
That's the opulent ziggurat, syndicate graveyard, agri-field. I feel like we've now done them.
What? Okay. Oh, and then the pyramid is just the pyramid where
Yeah.
the
We have to go to the Paradise Gates too. Let's talk.
Right.
Do you want me to just go to the Paradise Gates and then talk to Yuri? We can put it off for another moment or so.
Yeah, because maybe we'll find one more
Oh
extra
no,
tidbit.
it costs a blood crystal to travel, and we're already here. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Worst guy, let's go.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh,
Let's chat with him. It's funny that
There
we
you
ran
are. I was
into
like, I know
you-
you're here, man.
He sees us just flying down. Hi, Yuri. Secretary to the architect. All right, let's chat with you. What about your motive? I guess we gotta go. We got a big list. All right, we got a lot to go through with Yuri here. Okay. Enchanted. What the fuck is enchanted? Oh, enchanted
it's
blue
the
is
god.
the god.
Yeah.
Yeah, that he's been like.
That he
trying to
may or
get
may
in
not
contact
have become chosen by.
That's right. Enchanted blue is secured by god hunters in the real world. She's in the pyramids hidden in the caverns in the Sahara. The syndicate exists to resurrect the gods. How can we sit idly by when a goddess is in the hands of the enemy?
The investigator is here.
Retrieving her would be a suicide mission. You're familiar with deception by gods, right?
Insufferable.
Like you? The disgraced freak. I haven't been deceived. That's a crime. Future counselors can't commit crimes, can we? How did you go through such a big transformation? Enchanted Blue blesses those she deceives with physical perfection.
It's so funny that Crimson was given a goat head and Yuri just became apparently as
Buff.
hot as everybody else on the island. It's like I don't look at Yuri and feel that he's significantly hotter than like Doom Jazz, but everybody else is like he was such a like
He was such a 4 before.
look at
and
you.
now-
I know, like what a transformation. You now look like everybody else.
It's kind of fucking brutal. when you
Yeah,
think
it's
about
really,
it.
really brutal. Like, it's
Yeah.
actually, I mean funny as in genuinely funny. I think it's deliberate, and I think it's quite funny.
It adds, I don't know, it adds a little something.
It does. It's like this is an island full of very hot people, and to your point, such a four that he had to sell his soul to a god to look, I guess, normal by this place's standards. Really sad.
To get like a six-pack.
Yeah.
And now he walks around with one of those shirts that's only arms, so
I
he
know.
can show off his
And the best
God-given
part is
six-pack.
everybody that's looking at him and is like, no way he went to the gym. He had to give his soul to a god to get that. I've never seen Yuri work out.
He just woke up one day and was like fucking ripped, and they're like,
more believable that he sold his soul to a god than he went to the gym. And is that not relate? Maybe this is the one thing where I'm like, you know what? That's relatable, Yuri.
actually, totally fair. Yeah. I was gonna say, says a lot about Yuri, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what?
About society. It says a lot about society.
Says a lot about society. It's very, very true.
Oh man, that's really funny.
Societal expectations to have abs.
Like sincerely, there was a point where I thought this was just like a mismatch between writing and art, but I think regardless, it's very funny.
Yeah. What a wild thing.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Crimson has
got a
her
goat head. I know. And everyone's like, yeah, no, that's fair.
Everyone's clapping.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
hell yeah.
Beautiful. Wonderful.
What a weird ass world.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Shit. Okay. You're saying I'm perfect, freak? You like what you see?
Good looking little boy.
Good looking or little boy? I don't want to say little boy. I guess.
Yeah, I
I
simply refuse to say this option, even if it would be funny. So yeah, you're hot, man. It's fine.
Let's just tell him he looks good. Maybe he'll
Yeah.
be like, maybe he'll stroke his ego and he'll chat with us more. It's nice to see someone good looking after all this time. I bet it is. Exile must have been lonely.
Don't be snide with me.
I'll admit I have caught the attention of my goddess, but I'm strong enough not to be deceived.
That's strange.
So even though you haven't been deceived, she blessed you?
Don't make me laugh.
Obviously, I stood out from the crowd. You can understand why. Uh-huh.
Okay, well that's confirmation.
Yeah, all right. That's him saying, yeah, she blessed me, but I haven't been deceived.
But I'm too good for that. All right, here's your phone, man.
I scanned your phone. You can have it back now. Believe me now, freak.
No.
I kind of like. Both are great, but. Yeah, thank you. No, I don't. The phone records prove my alibi.
The truth is revealed.
There's a 10-minute period where your phone went dark. Your alibi has a hole.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Lydia told me she lost contact with you last night during this 10-minute window. She tried to contact you while she was waiting at the Paradise Gates just before the murder.
Maybe we should have gone to the Paradise Gates first because we need to confirm the timing. But we'll figure that out.
Dang. And? Well, was your
Phone's
phone
off.
off?
Why?
Maybe your phone was off?
Worthless.
Why would my phone be off while I'm directing the ferry woman?
So pathetic.
Do you even think, freak? The reality folding drive might have disrupted the communications. At the end of an island, the folding drive does a final burst to power both At the end of an island, the folding drive does a final burst to power both islands during the transition. The radiation sometimes causes localized areas of communication and electrical interference.
That's weird.
That seems convenient.
What business is it of yours?
What do you want me to say? Were you outside the council penthouse last night, Yuri?
Nonsense.
Of course I wasn't, freak. I found pink petals, which I suspect are from your hat outside the penthouse. I doubt that. So for the record, this is a complete denial.
Yes.
Yes, freak. It is. It won't stand up in a court anyway.
We'll see.
Okay. Yeah, let's check in on Lydia and Sam.
Yeah. Your job is to direct Lydia when she moves us to the next island, right?
Worthless.
What do you want now?
Got it.
What did you direct her to do before the council murder?
I asked her to take her husband Sam off the island. The end of Island Party was over and his bar could be shut down.
What time was this?
About 23:40, I think.
Okay, let's keep that in mind.
Okay, so that was, what would that be, 11:40?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, alright, that's suspicious.
Well, we need to go check this is another Paradise Gate thing. Although it's possible that even if the times don't line up, Lydia will be like, reality folding drive, and then we'll be back to square one. But it's worth checking out.
Yeah, it's fair. Yuri, let's wrap for a second.
Rap?
Paradise feels wrong.
You put a key in the nightmare computer connected to the obelisks on the beach and activated them.
What are you talking about?
Crime is repulsive.
You did. I've got the logs. Don't worry, someone else accessed them, but they were more intelligent than you and used a wireless access device.
This is unacceptable.
More intelligent? The insects on this island can barely tie their shoelaces, let alone figure out the symbols on the obelisks in space.
Whoa, look at that sprite.
That is a wild sprite.
That's
Why does that one hand look so silly? Okay.
why he has fully turned and faced the camera and I don't like it.
Okay, sorry. I want to work backwards because I misspoke at the top of this episode, but I think it's because the order of events is a little wacky. So, KHX was the one who originally knew the obelisk command, right? Originally.
Yes, originally, yeah.
Okay. And then Yuri talked with KHX / killed him, but mostly talked. We don't know about the killing bit because ultimately it seems like actually KHX was killed in his house and then pushed off of the cliff, and so actually Yuri's hands might be clean of this one. I'm not sure. But
Yeah, unclear.
Yuri talked with KHX and got the command for the nightmare computer, and then went and entered them in. Got the key. And then separately, Lydia observed that happening and then used a remote control beacon to enter the command in from the cliff. Or
Did Lydia
drove somebody to the cliff who did
That's
that.
what I was going to say. I think Lydia drove someone to the cliff, and because I think it was Witness, right? Wasn't it Witness that had the a radio command? No, Witness had a radio command that went to the box.
Yeah,
in the,
Witness has kept his hands pretty clean by instead planting the demon box a while ago. I think this is again there seem to be 4 or 5 different plots. I'm not sure this one crosses over with the Witness stuff. But
yeah,
maybe.
I think you're right. I don't know. Yeah. Huh. Okay.
So I guess the question for Lydia is, did you drive anyone up there?
Yeah, did she drive anyone up there? Or did
And if her
she
answer is
actually
like,
do it?
oh no, I just did a joyride like she did with the other one, then that makes her look really suspicious.
Yes, agreed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Just wanted to walk through it because the order of events for that entire thing, and I'm sure we can go look it up in the timeline, is really wacky just because it takes place over the course of a week.
Right. Because when did KHX when was KHX murdered?
2 days ago, I think.
Was it 2 days ago?
It was 2 or 4 days ago. Something happened 4 days ago, and I think that was KHX, or that was the original conversation between Yuri and KHX, and then KHX dies 2 or 4 days ago, and then this, and then this.
Okay.
We'll bring up the timeline. It was recently, but I think it was 2 or 4 days ago.
Yeah, I think we bring up the timeline after this because part of me is thinking, did Yuri
Oh, sorry. I thought they were ending this conversation because she said thanks, Yuri, and then it seems like they're still continuing.
They're still going.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wondering, yeah, if Yuri got the codes from, like from KHX and then murdered him. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, no, I mean, he did. It's the murdering part that's now called into question because it made sense when it looks like KHX died in that little crevasse, but now that it's looking more likely that KHX died up on the hill and was pushed down.
Yeah, dragged and pushed.
Exactly, that sort of changes things.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah.
Love Dice said, thanks, Yuri.
For what?
You just told me about the symbols on the obelisk, which I didn't ask about, and you'd only know if you'd used them.
Well,
Where did you get the key from to access the obelisks?
Don't be snide with me.
I have no idea what you're talking about,
I'm
freak.
glad to be back.
Oh, don't hold out on me, Yuri. I know you know the secret of the second seal.
I have nothing else to say.
Akiko's alibi? Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
Pathetic.
Didn't see her, freak.
All right, we're gonna... The alibis are kind of nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly...
Well, they're not totally nothing. It's probably still good to, like, click through them and clear them out.
Yeah.
The murder of Grace Bloodlines. What do you know about the murder of Grace Bloodlines?
Absolutely nothing, investigator.
All right, I'm gonna click through real fast and just try to clear these out. And if it's looking like
Yeah.
they're talking about anything interesting, we can voice it.
voice
What
them.
business
Yeah.
is it of yours?
Oh.
Here to get along. I saw the architect before I started my duties with the ferrywoman. You should ask her about the time of the murder, though. I was here.
Okay, never
Okay,
mind. That
all
was
right.
nothing.
No, that was nothing.
Don't
All right.
be naive.
Okay.
freak. How dare you?
Okay.
Okay,
Go
yeah,
talk.
these are-
Go talk to Akiko. Go talk to witness.
You got
Yeah.
nothing on me.
Okay. Okay. Third holy seal. No, you don't know anything. Okay. You're not gonna talk about any
No.
of these.
Nonsense.
Oh, she said.
Oh, you mean the holy seal that Henry got through and then killed the council?
Yes, that one.
Who cares? That monster killed them. Let's get this show on the road.
Ambiguously worded, but they're not
No.
gonna follow up on that. Okay.
Know anything about demons on the island?
The marshals killed them all.
Pathetic.
They should have killed Henry while they were at it.
Okay. All right. Want to hang out?
Yeah. Got time to chat, Yuri?
What are you talking about?
Whoa, what now?
You seem to be ambitious.
Is that a statement or a
I
question?
have a bad feeling about this.
Why are you like this?
What are you talking about?
Like what?
Don't be arrogant, Yuri. You know what.
Freak?
I just want people to use language correctly when addressing their betters.
Betters? Betters.
Don't make me laugh.
I am now secretary to the leader of the syndicate.
Temporary. Oh, yeah. You have advanced well.
I have.
That was a long laugh.
Having ambition pays off.
I don't think this is the type of person that you can whose mind you can change. So
You're
I'm
totally
just gonna
right.
kind of agree.
Yep, stroke ego. You should always rise to the top.
Precisely. Without ambition, you have nothing and never become better than them.
Them?
Those around you that are content to while away their lives.
What about people that find happiness in contributing rather than ruling?
They have a
I
purpose.
have a bad feeling about this.
From a certain view.
Insufferable.
We're done. Goodbye, freak.
Goodbye, Yuri.
Great.
Yay, relationship was increased. Me.
Yeah, we didn't get
Bye.
anything from him. We're gonna have to wear away at him, I think.
Yeah. I feel like he's gonna be the hardest nut to crack of this group.
I agree. There's also a question of like, okay, all right. Okay, let's do Paradise Gates first.
Uh-huh. What were you gonna say?
And then whether we want to just run around and ping the hangout option with everybody, just to try to get advancement on that.
You know, that's not a bad idea. Just to like see if we can, you know, get anybody to like tick up one in relationships for each one of. So have we been here?
Yeah, this is where we started.
This is where we started. Oh, right. That's our
and
prison.
there's a computer over here that we weren't able to unlock last time, but we can now.
Oh, let's do this shit.
Yep.
Nightmare computer.
Okay. Moon. Moon. All right.
And then goat.
Goat. We love you, goat.
Where is it? No.
Is it?
Because we're doing this one.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's in pieces. Well, actually, I
It's
think
this horn that's wrong.
yeah, it's horn. It's a curved horn and an ear. So up one. Yep, and then to the left, two more.
that guy.
Yep.
It always looks too big.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, every time I'm like, that can't be it.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Okay, there we go.
Perfect. I've got the logs to the Paradise Gates.
Sure.
Let's see. Multiple entries from Lydia and other syndicate members through the night. Most of the syndicate were taken through the gates to the next island. 2356. Camera log. Lydia Daybreak, Sam Daybreak arrive. 2357. Blood vials authenticated. Lydia Daybreak, Sam Daybreak. 2357. Paradise Gates warm-up sequence initiated. I guess that'd be 1206. Status critical. Paradise Gates sealed. Authorization judge. 1206. Paradise Gates emergency purge. 1206. Blood vials removed. Lydia Daybreak. Sam Daybreak. 1208 to, I guess till the next day? To 1156, 2356. Camera log. Lydia Daybreak. Sam Daybreak. Leave. What?
Is
I'm
it because
confused by that.
time got wonky and they got kicked back?
What? Yo, are we what? No way. Are we dealing with some time shit too? Are we gonna be dealing with time stuff too? Oh, Gina.
I don't know. So first of all, it seems like the call that Yuri missed was before they even got here. But also we'll deal with that in a moment. Okay.
Okay. Lydia and Sam started the warm-up sequence for the gates, but didn't enter them. The gates were shut down and purged their power when Judge ordered the lockdown. The camera on the nightmare computer confirms they were here the entire time. Their alibi is solid.
Okay.
Okay. She didn't call anything out about that other than to
No.
confirm that from 1256 to 1156 to 1208 they were here essentially. Okay. Is this our timeline?
Doesn't have like so much stuff that I want it to have.
I kind of wish it was a little more visual.
Well, I just wish it included everything we've learned.
Yeah.
Like, where's
yeah.
KHX's death? I guess it's not going to add it until we know exactly when he was killed.
Yeah, maybe that's why it's not adding stuff, because those aren't like fully confirmed things yet.
Yeah.
There's a lot of exclamation points here. Anything in KHX missing? Yeah. What? Okay. Sorry, I want to read these again. Right, he had
Wait a sec,
a letter to Crimson. Oh, there's a lot of shit in here.
Yeah.
New ornate ring. A gaudy ring with a blue sapphire found in KHX's death grip. Why was he clutching this so dearly when he died? Okay.
And there's drag marks. We have a lot about Crimson.
Oh, right. Were we thinking that Crimson did it? Were we thinking that Crimson killed
Yeah.
KHX? Right? Not Yuri, right?
Yeah. Well, we originally thought Yuri just because of the information Yuri had, but
Kind of pointing to
yeah.
Crimson. Yeah, Yuri slipped up. He admitted he knows about the secret obelisks. The logs on the Nightmare computer connected to the obelisks shows that Yuri accessed them, meaning he knows the secret to the second holy seal.
Yeah.
Shinji found a space element. Okay, so that's
Yeah,
all Yuri's.
we know with some certainty, but the problem is, how much does that matter? I know this. The problem I'm having is that, again, it seems like I don't know if I've said this out loud, but like, this is very much like, unless I'm otherwise mistaken, a Murder on the Orient Express situation. And the problem with that is, like, it makes me kind of disinterested to know who knows how to get past the second holy seal, because so far as I can tell, everybody knows how to get past the second holy seal.
Yeah. Everybody's culpable in this now, and I'm like, I kind of want to just like throw my hands up and just go to court and just start pointing fingers.
Yeah, because
at
like
everybody.
Lydia and Yuri are the main two that know how to get past the second holy seal. But then there's all the
Yes.
stuff. It's like, okay, then was Lydia working with Witness, or how did Witness get back there?
And then we have to consider Akiko as well. And like,
I don't think Akiko went all the way back there. I could be wrong. I think
I guess
Akiko
not.
just did all the stuff with the marshals.
that's fair. Yeah. Actually, you're totally right. We talked about that before, that we don't really think
It's
Akiko is
Sam.
actually. Yeah.
But Sam, of course, would be working with Lydia.
Right, because Sam.
I don't know how
Sam the
Witness
love
got back
interest.
there. And I don't know how Carmelina got back there.
Right, Carmelina too.
It's like that's the connective tissue that I like. I'm just not sure who's working with who. I don't know if Henry really has a secret sibling. But evidence points to sort of.
I'm gonna say a soft yes on that one.
Yeah.
Are there? Do we want? I'm trying to think where to go next. Like, should we go talk to people and like just go hang out? Like, who? Like, part of me kind of wants to like pick somebody and just like go hang. Like,
I'm
just
gonna
hang out
go
with some people.
to Carmelina because it said the words "I need to work on her" in the in the hints, which to me means that I need to invest some time there.
All right.
So
Yeah, let's go to Carmelina.
If nothing else, we get the hangout, and that's free.
Okay.
The real people that we need to talk to are Witness and Lydia, but end of statement.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's go talk to Carmelina. That's fine with me. All right.
I'm not actually sure of the best way to get to Carmelina, so we're just gonna.
Just like up here, right?
Yeah, she's over to like the side. Give me a moment.
Oh yeah.
She's in her big old building. It's over here. I just don't know what the actual closest phone is and how to tell the video game that I want to go to this phone.
Are there? This just reminded me. Are like looking around. Oh, here you found it. That's great.
I have learned the island for the most part. The thing I don't know is, because the map is useless, how to get to the places that I want to go to.
That was actually going to be my next question. Was like, are there any other locations that we need to investigate? Like actual locations on the island?
Okay, we need a tool to break into that thing. We need to get into the barracks is the really, really big one.
Oh, it's the barracks.
Yeah, the barracks are the really big one, and I simply, maybe we just need to go talk to Akiko again. I don't know.
I think you're right. I think we were saying that we needed to talk to Akiko and just be like, Akiko, will you be our friend? Do you like us now, please? Like, please. I think we can. Akiko's one of those characters where I feel like,
if you just spend enough time trying.
Yeah, if you spend enough time trying and we appeal to the emotional attachments that she has to, like, her people, I think that's like what the crux of her character is, you know, that
Yeah.
we can kind of like play into. And like eventually, like she's got this hard exterior, but she actually wants you to be like sympathetic towards her. So maybe we can finagle that. I don't know.
I think we just keep trying.
Yeah.
Luckily, we only have 3 things here, and the main thing is just to hang out, so we can bop over to Akiko after this. We also need to get into the safe. There's a bunch of stuff with Henry. There's just a lot of stuff with Henry, but because Henry has no memory, it's hard. Maybe we just talk to him again, and we just keep talking until he gives us this password to his safe.
Yeah, we do. We do have to get into a safe, and we have to get into the barracks.
And maybe
yeah.
mentioning the Grace bloodlines will help because she's caught. I don't know. Well, we'll go over to Akiko and Henry after this.
Sounds good. Cool. Yuri claims that the reality folding drive caused a comms blackout last night. Is that something that can happen with the reality folding drive?
This is nonsense.
Oh, right, this is me. Why are
Yep.
you asking me?
The drive is operated by Masahiro Heavy Industries, but none of their representatives are left on the island. You're the architect, so I thought you might know something.
I can't help you with the specifics, but there have been instances of the drive causing blackouts at the end of the island.
Sure.
Did you experience it last night?
No. They are localized, though, so it isn't to say it didn't happen. The drive performs a burst of power to power each island. I did the same thing you did.
Yeah.
It throws out a lot of radiation and particles out into the air. If Yuri was in a patch of radiation, it would have caused a blackout temporarily.
Don't.
Oh,
test
Gina, I'm so
me.
sorry. We gotta get out of this character.
It's not hurting. It's just sounding a little silly.
Oh, no. Oh, you're not hurting? Okay,
I'm
good.
fine.
I just want to make sure you're feeling okay.
I'm positioning voices to where they do no harm, but maybe sound a little silly.
Okay. Just want to make sure you
Yeah,
don't.
all good.
Yeah, you don't hurt. Okay. Do you think it is convenient that it happened around the time of the murder?
Do your job.
Do you?
That's what I'm trying to work out.
Yuri is a loyal member of the syndicate. You'd do well to focus on the real suspect instead. Okay,
Henry?
if Yuri was in a pocket of radiation, it would have caused a problem.
Okay.
But
Or Yuri's phone.
okay, all right,
Sorry.
all right. Yeah.
Yep. Why did you go to Henry's exorcism?
We have achieved perfection.
I have an acute interest in preventing the islands from succumbing to demonic corruption. It is rare to be able to see the effects of a possession firsthand. Okay.
Okay. Did you see Lydia and Sam last night?
You need to speak with Yuri, investigator. He was Lydia's handler last night. Okay, all right.
Hang out.
Wanna hang?
Can I ask you something, architect?
How can I help, Lady Lovedeyes?
Sure.
This island has an air of quietude.
Craft is its own reward.
Indeed, it does. There is a balance here.
I'm glad to be back.
Where does the balance come from?
Positioning a function creates form. The functions of the island are arranged as a diamond on a compass. Everything has a place only it can have. Architectural style.
Yeah, let's inquire. You place function over form?
Believe what you want.
It is a folly to prioritize form over function. Without function, a design is worthless. An architect that is scared of function and tries to hide it away is a coward with narrow taste. Puzzled?
Puzzled. How do you mean?
It is not happenstance that I chose to expose the workings of the island. For example, electricity meters on the side of buildings are not hidden in a more form-fitting hatch or closet. They are exposed and allow us to appreciate their function. If we can find function visually appealing, we have grown.
We have achieved perfection.
The circumstances you find yourself in are, of course, terrible, but I do hope you enjoy your time exploring this island.
Thank you for your time, architect.
Investigator?
I had a feeling.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Can we discuss something of a delicate nature?
Yes. Do you have something you want to tell
I
the
have
investigator?
no idea what you're talking about.
I don't know if this is relevant, but I will disclose it. At midnight, witness was fiddling with his phone.
The investigator is
Yeah,
here.
we know.
I know. Did you see what he was doing?
I didn't.
Got it.
Midnight was when the council were murdered.
We were in the middle of a conversation. He abruptly took out his phone and he started using it. He was tapping at it for a few seconds.
Did he step out of the room?
What?
No. Why do you ask?
Don't test me.
So he said that he stepped out of the room. Remember
well,
that?
because it registered as a call. But if he didn't need to talk to somebody, he could have just made that call, big air quotes, in the room.
Yeah, just tap the buttons. Yeah, make the call, and yeah, he's not actually on the phone.
Exactly.
When he said he was on the phone. Yep.
Well, and we know he activated the box. We
know that.
This is a
We
known
know that.
quantity.
Yep. That means he wasn't making a call. Or if he was, it wasn't one that was
Got
answered.
it.
Did he say what it was about?
No, he acted like nothing happened.
Thank you, architect.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
All
Akiko. Wanna hang out?
Akiko and Henry. Let's go. Let's do it. Are you just gonna
What
run?
is
Okay,
this
you're
phone called? What is it called?
What is what called?
This phone. I'd like to be able to jump straight to this fast travel point, but I don't know what it's called.
Oh, for Akiko?
No, the one I just activated.
Oh, for
That
Carmelina.
area, yeah.
Oh, I don't remember. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I
don't
I've
know.
never known.
Hi, Akiko.
Grand Marshal Akiko 14.
We really just want to hang out with her, right?
I have terrible news about what has happened here.
Okay, let's go through it. What about you wanting to expand? Didn't we already ask this?
We've asked some stuff.
Okay. What about you wanting to expand the roles of the marshals?
Where have you pulled that
Crime
from?
cannot hide.
You want exorcism to be a marshal role.
It makes sense. We hunt them. Might as well do the next
I
step.
don't like this.
Sounds to me like you're making a land grab to boost the importance of the marshals.
Believe what you want, Nenorosito.
Tell me about why your necklace is in KHX's workshop.
You think you've stumbled onto something, don't you, Nenorosito?
want to die?
Got me at a scene of the crime. KHX made my necklace, and it broke a while ago. I took it to him to get repaired before the end of the island.
When was this?
About a month ago. When he went missing, I accepted that fate had decided that the necklace wasn't supposed to go to the next island. It's important to let go. Oh, it's important to let things go.
So you haven't been to his workshop in the last few days?
There are slightly more important things to do at the end of an island.
Okay. I
Okay.
kind of believe that, actually, but
Yep.
that's fine.
Did you experience a comms blackout last night from the reality folding drive burst?
No, I didn't, Nenorosito.
During Henry's exorcism 10 years ago, you left Grace Bloodlines alone with him.
Why are we talking about this, Nenorosito? How does this relate to the council murder?
Sure.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yes, I made a mistake.
Got it.
This seems to be a pattern. Sassy.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Yeah.
Literally everything is Akiko being like, yes, I messed up. And it's like, okay, after a certain point.
That's very true, yeah. Heat on the street is that you're trying to expand the responsibilities of the marshals. You wanted to fold exorcism into the duties of the marshals.
Is this a fact?
Sure
Or
would be
truth?
helpful if a demonic threat killed our exorcist.
I should kill you for that accusation.
Did you see the architect last night?
Okay, all right. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
okay.
clear
These are going to be,
Clear
talk to
these.
them. Did you see witness? No, my mama. Yeah, holy seal. No, don't know shit.
That's strange.
Why are you asking me about the holy seal? So why does it matter? Whatever it is. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is... No.
Okay, all right.
I have nothing to say.
Okay, let's hang out.
Got a minute, Akiko?
Kill you.
Oh, you're going to die.
Humor me.
Sure.
Do you do anything outside of soldiering?
Why are you so interested to know?
We're all part of the syndicate. I'm trying to establish a friendship.
Why would I want to have a friendship with the... I don't know how to pronounce that. Like you.
Well, wait.
Explain.
It's fine. Explain friendship. Friends and relationships expand our worldview. They can also provide comfort and support.
Ooh, the investigator
Just-
is here.
Tell me something about yourself. Do you have a pet?
A pet? Fine. 2 goldfish.
There we go. We're getting somewhere.
Why?
Names of the fish? Or why?
Yeah, that's names of the fish.
Yeah. What are their names?
I'm not telling you that.
What the hell?
What drew you to fish? Did you have them as a kid?
In the barracks. Just after I was taken in by the New Night Army. I looked after them while I adjusted to military life.
Oh,
Do you miss those days?
War is no place for children, Prost. I did what I had to.
What about...
That's it. I'm done. No more. Goodbye, Nenoroshito.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, but not yet.
Oh, yeah. We just have to, like, keep chatting with her. She actually wants to talk. She's the, like...
She's tsundere.
Baka.
Yeah.
She's tsundere. Yeah.
Tsundere.
Yes, yep. Is there something else, Akiko?
No, it's nothing.
Okay, wait, yeah, we can, yeah.
Yeah. Akiko, it seems like you had something you wanted to say earlier.
It was nothing,
I
Nenoroshito.
have a bad feeling about this.
Spit it out. We're both busy. Do you know something about someone on the island?
Fine. It's about Crimson.
That's weird.
What about her?
She came to me in secret to ask about becoming a marshal.
Oh.
I don't give this information up lightly, Nenorochito.
Soldiers of honor.
She used to be a fine soldier. She was blessed by the gods for her role in repelling the 19th Island invasion. I'm the only syndicate member allowed to be a marshal. There was nothing I could do for her.
Why are you telling me this? Henry is your only suspect.
Henry did it, Nenoroshito, no doubt. I'm just telling you that there may be someone that would benefit from him doing it.
I just want to say thank you.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
I'll look into it. Thank
I
you,
have
Akiko.
absolutely no idea how friendship works in this game, but yeah, probably for the best.
Yeah. It's fair. Yeah. I guess we'll ask Henry the stuff and see if he can...
Yeah.
What is he gonna do about
Yeah,
the
I know.
fucking-
That's why I was like, I don't know why I'm asking about this, but
Why? Yeah. What do you know about
what do you
the
think?
blackout?
Yeah.
Why would he know any of this? Henry, do you know the name Eyes Kiwami?
Might have been your dad. Never heard of him. Is he my dad?
Looks like it.
Is he a good man?
Sorry.
He, took his own life a few years ago. I'm sorry.
Fucking perfect.
The demon wants to see this island
At least I...
scorched into nothing.
Okay, all right, Henry. At least he doesn't know what his son did.
Allegedly dead.
Fucking ever.
What can you tell me about the murder of Grace Bloodlines?
I killed her, didn't I?
You were found guilty of it.
And why the fuck are we talking? You know I did it.
The facts and the
Reassure.
truth are not the
Yeah.
same.
A guilty conviction and the truth are not the same thing.
I must be the bad guy, right?
If I'm the suspect in so many crimes, I must be the bad guy, right?
That's what I'm here to find out. That was interesting. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
I must be the bad guy, right?
Of course I saw her. She was supposed to execute me, right? I don't remember a fucking thing, but that's what was supposed to happen, right? Okay, well...
Yeah, no, he's not gonna know. Yeah, who are you talking about? I don't know these people.
I'm asking you these things so that... Okay. We can
Maybe
hang
we'll
out,
hang out.
and you can give me a password to a safe,
I
please.
must be the bad guy, right?
I really would like a password to a safe, please. All
Yep.
the stuff people are giving us
Let's
in the
talk-
hangouts are things we know, please. I want a password
Yep.
to a safe.
Is there any joy to be had on the islands? Why would you ask him that?
Oh, yeah. Too much, really. What the fuck do you think?
I don't like this.
I'm just trying to get a handle on the island that birthed the crime to end all crimes.
We do our work and pray. Sometimes people go to the bar. Sometimes we go to the beach.
I'm shocked. Stunned.
Do you know that there's boat rides? Fucking boat rides.
The investigator is here.
Have you been on one?
My mind is
Yeah.
like a desert covered in fog.
A long time ago. My mom took me. We didn't get the best seats. I was a problem kid. And she was a single mother.
Were you always shunned?
She made some friends. Eventually. There was a mahjong club in one of our apartments. She got in with them.
What about you?
You found kids to hang out with. Not friends, though. I just do stuff to make them laugh. Smash windows, set fires to people, whatever. That's when I started being arrested a lot. Hang on, what the fuck am I doing opening up like this? Oh, whatever.
Hey, okay.
You want to hear something fucking good? I got something.
Oh, there we go. Something you want to tell me? Do you have something you want to tell the investigator?
I like you, investigator. I think you're onto something. The code to the safe in my apartment is that.
I'm taking a picture just in case,
That
but it's
is
probably going to remember it.
Yeah, I better remember it.
Yeah.
That is exactly what we were aiming for, buddy. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you for giving us exactly what we wanted. I
Mhm.
thought you had a bad memory.
Something's just getting engraved on it. Trust me, I wish they didn't. People should have minds full of things. If you only have a couple of things rattling around in there, it is torture.
My mind is like a desert covered in fog.
The same things keep bouncing off the edges of your consciousness, and it's like a gunshot each time.
Key item obtained.
Okay.
All right, bye, buddy.
Thanks, bud. Thank you both. You both gave us information. We love
Yeah,
it.
we do love to
Alright.
see it. We love to see it. All right. I'm
To the
going,
safe?
Yes, and I'm gonna detour on the way there because we have
Ooh.
to go there anyway to talk to Daybreak.
Ah, which one?
Sam.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a very good call. Good call.
Cool, cool, cool.
Where the flip is Sam's?
The bar?
Yeah, where is it? It's like
I'm looking for it. Do we have a fast travel to it?
there should be.
Is it?
Oh, we have. Okay, we're missing the Mountain Gorge and the Marshal. Well, and obviously the Marshal's barracks. And Danchi, I guess. Okay.
Oh, bar, knife to the heart.
Yeah,
That's
there
it.
we go. There we go.
It's in a sub menu. Okay.
Great. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Daybreak. I need to raid your backyard, but I figured we could chat.
Which one was voicing Sam and Cooper? Was it you?
Huh?
Were you
I
voicing Sam?
genuinely have no memory. I'm gonna say probably.
I think it was you. I think
Yeah,
you were Sam.
I
You
think
gave
that's
him just
fair.
like a
Just
cool,
like yeah,
chill voice. Yeah.
yeah.
Does Yuri come in here?
Why do you ask, LD?
That sounds right. Yeah. He's after my time. Oh wait, he's after my time, and Lydia mentioned him. I don't know him. People speak to bartenders, pour their heart out after a bad day.
He does come in from time to time. We all need a drink, right?
Agree? Yeah. I don't trust people who don't.
Is this a joke, LD?
We all have our own ways. It can be a dark path, though. Be careful, won't you?
What can you tell me about him?
What?
He's a power boy. All he thinks about is power and ambition.
He wants to be on the council.
Sure does. Maybe he finally snapped.
What the hell?
Snap.
My unique plan.
All he wants is to pursue his ambition. I voted against him in one of his numerous motions, and he came across the room at me.
Whoa, like
Like what are you gonna
like
do? Fight a skeleton?
He was gonna fight you?
Yeah.
The war veteran's immortal skeleton man?
Good luck.
Like, okay, bud.
Yeah.
He's angry and impatient. He thinks he's ready to run the show. Don't all young people, though?
Okay, the other possibility, and maybe it's an and, not an or. We know that Yuri's young. It's also possible that he's like 12, which would be funny.
True.
And that's why everybody's like, yeah, and then he got transformed into Hot Boy.
That's actually a good point. Like maybe he's he's actually like 12 or 15 or like a teenager.
Yeah.
And he like aged up into a hot boy. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if that's canon, but it kind of feels canon based on how they're talking about him.
Yeah, they do talk about him like he's young.
Yeah.
Or
well,
maybe
we know
they're
he's
just
young
like
because he's
condescending.
like he was born way after Love Dies left the island system. So
That's very true. Yeah, he
Yeah.
is actually young.
yeah, we know he's young. It's more just like the broader like how young. And they're all immortal, so like maybe sheer years isn't useful, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Did you experience a comms blackout last night from the reality folding drive burst?
Lydia couldn't contact Yuri for a while. Was that because of the blackout?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
With that, way to dodge the topic there.
Wow. Well, that was expertly done.
Yeah, that was well done.
Do you know anything about the murder of the marshal guards outside the council building?
I don't.
I don't, do I, LD? Terrible. What?
It's just missing. This game is missing a lot of commas, and it makes things difficult. Punctuation in
Yeah.
general, but commas especially.
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
Do I, LD? Terrible business, isn't it?
What were you doing in Doom Jazz's clinic, Sam?
Don't take Sulalti.
What do you mean, investigator?
Doom Jazz told me he'd seen you sneaking around his clinic.
What?
We must all be deliberate with words, mustn't we?
Fancy a drink?
The wrong word choice can darken truth and cast a false light on conspiracy, can't it? I have a prescription I need to get from the doctor.
Sure.
Prescription?
My unique plan.
After Lydia killed me on the battlefield and my body refused to die, I lived on this form. Think it suits me, don't you? Unfortunately, it has become quite debilitating. A few sequences ago, I began to require regular blood infusion.
Where does the blood go? You're a skeleton. Sorry.
That's why he's a red skeleton. He's all blood.
I guess that's fair. I mean, I guess
he just injects the blood right on in.
you're just like covered in lots and lots of little capillaries and blood vessels, and I mean, I guess blood comes from bones, but
that's yeah, definitely. That's how that works, you know.
That's how that works, right? That still blows my mind that our bones make our blood. Like, to even think about that, my mind starts to break a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah. Where do you get the blood?
It's all ethically sourced from Doom Jazz and approved by the council. Every citizen lets blood as part of their worship, and some of that comes my way. Helping the Syndicate is helping the gods, right? Please check with Doom Jazz. He'll corroborate my story.
Got it.
You didn't happen to break into a secure container and take a vial of council blood, did you?
That's not something I would do, is it? Why would I need to do that?
It would be if you were trying to breach the holy seals.
Are you accusing me, LD?
We'll see.
I kind of like how Sam's written. I didn't get a sense for this last time we were chatting with him, but I like how eggshellsy he's being.
Yeah. He's definitely an expert dodger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really didn't get that the first time we talked to him, but this is making me like him a little more. Last time I was like, I don't get Sam, but this is kind of interesting.
Yeah, I agree.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
Know anything about an unauthorized distillery in the dead zone?
I am under suspicion, Alti.
The dead zone has an aura. The structure of the island is corrupted there. It gives whiskey a unique taste.
Surely the whiskey is tainted as well.
It's quad filtered. The flavor is there, but the taint is removed. It's clean. You should try some. I know it's illegal, but how many times do you get to have whiskey blended in a demonic hot zone? I needed to know. You understand, right?
I found a chiller containing a blood vial at your little distillery.
What? A chiller?
Don't test
The
me.
investigator is here.
Why is the label scratched off?
It's not my business, is it? What vial comes from Doom Jazz, didn't it?
The doctor?
It's for my prescription.
The blood vial in your chiller has the letter K on the
Allison.
label where the first name would be. Kafka Memory's blood sample is missing from Doom Jazz's clinic, and you were seen snooping in there.
Is there an accusation anywhere in there, LD?
Do you know what the holy seals are?
They are secret, aren't they? How would I know?
One is a blood lock. Several days ago, that blood lock was opened by Kafka Memory.
I'm sure a council member has business in the council building, didn't they?
Montserrat decided that the council should only ever enter the penthouse as a group.
Crime cannot hide.
I think you used that blood sample to gain access to the penthouse.
Why would I do that?
Are you denying it?
Of course I am. I didn't know what the third seal was until just now, did I?
I never said it was the third seal.
You did, didn't you?
No, I was careful not to. Thanks, Sammy.
Well, it seems that I have been played. Huh. Okay.
that was pretty smooth.
That was pretty
slick.
good. Thanks.
Yeah.
Well done, Love Dies.
Yeah, that was good.
Love Dies, I'm not always on your side, but that was pretty good.
That was good. What do you know about the fourth Holy Seal?
I don't think I know anything. I hate how every single person in this game dodges every question, but I am enjoying how Sam does it the best of any of the characters thus far.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is more fun. I like this. It's
more.
Hmm?
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's not like in an actual investigation way, not stealthier or sneakier. It's maybe less annoying because it's more obvious, but I do enjoy it.
It is just enjoyable. Whereas, like, you go and talk to, like, Akiko or Yuri, and they're like,
shut up.
I don't fucking know. Shut up.
Don't
Get
talk
out of
to
my
me.
face.
It's like, all right,
You're like,
okay, all right.
God, okay. Yeah. Whereas Sam's trying to be, like, smooth about it.
Yeah.
Like, it's whiskey. And it's like,
exactly.
No, buddy.
No one does, do they?
Want to tell me what a lump of flesh cut from a god is doing in a security safe in your storeroom?
Is that true, LZ?
What flesh?
Sammy.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about, LD. Is someone trying to frame me? Did someone plant it there? Did you plant it there?
I don't like this.
Don't make this harder than it needs to be.
I'm going to make it really difficult. I promise you, LD. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. All right.
Okay. Alibi time. Time to again be like,
Yeah,
go talk
let's
to
go
all
ahead
these
and
people.
clear these out.
I think
Is this
I
a
think
joke, LZ?
Sammy's gonna be like, hey, Love Dice, I have something for you. Because we've been probing him so much.
Maybe. We've only talked with him once, so we'll see. And I don't know. I don't know. Well, let's see. Let's see what we get.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your recommendation this time, Sam?
How are you doing, LD?
I'm exhausted.
My unique plant.
I thought you might be. How about a dish of edamame and a whiskey mizuwari? Sorry, my mic was in the way of the end of that sentence.
Yeah. Perfect.
That sounds really nice, actually.
That sounds
I want
great.
that right now. Serving whiskey in a mizuwari style is good with food. Mixing chilled whiskey and a chilled mineral water lengthens the flavor, but maintains the mouthfeel. You can really taste the toffee flavor in this one, can't you?
This taste reminds me of something.
Pass a drink.
Remember Dead Nebula's fine aged soul? A deep and complex yet delicate whiskey. One of Dead Nebula's most popular whiskeys. You enjoyed it just before your exile. You had one last night in my bar before your exile. We drank this together with Lydia, didn't we?
I'm glad to be back.
You have a good memory.
It is my job to remember everything about a guest in my bar. I'm not just here to serve drinks. It is imperative that I select the right drink and make sure you leave happier than when you arrived.
Where did you learn?
Unfortunately, I did not have a bar master to learn from. I had some other skills to fall back on, though, didn't I?
Assassination.
I know how to read a target. Assassination is not just placing a knife between ribs. You must know your target. Remember everything about them. Assess the atmosphere and mood of the target to find the perfect moment and method.
Ridiculous.
The kill is a performance, an economy of motion, a ceremony of precision. Tools arrayed and used intimately. You see that when I make a drink, don't you?
I'd love to stay, but this mass murder won't solve itself.
Please come back, won't you?
Looking forward to it. Okay.
Nope.
Anything, Sam? Nope. You
Not
got
yet.
nothing else? All right.
I would not be surprised if Sam is a hard nut to crack. I'm glad we spent more time with them because that gave me a lot more perspective on what we're working with here. Again, last time I just left being like, okay.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know this man. But
Yeah.
now, Okay, well, I feel like we have made some progress, at least with chatting with people. We got some information. I think next time we should definitely go to the safe.
Yeah,
like, that should be the first thing we do.
That's why I came here, is because it's directly behind here.
Perfect.
Yep. So we'll jump in. We'll go to the safe. We'll figure out what we're working with there. Then we might want to hit Lydia again. Speaking of tough nuts to crack, but all we can do is keep trying.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I'm also curious if there's gonna be. My personal thing is I have no idea what the rules of this game are, and like at what point we are going to feel that we're ready to go into the final trial. My personal rule is that we can't do it until we figured out how to get into the barracks.
I agree.
Yeah. Like that. That's the big one for me.
Yeah, we definitely need to get into the barracks, and what I'm really hoping is that this is something of a Danganronpa style where we go in and we start like being prompt to present evidence, or I guess Danganronpa / Phoenix Wright style, where we've acquired. It's a little bit about quantity in this game, where like maybe the more we can get, the more we'll have options to slot things in and like build out a case and a timeline once we're in the trial.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for that. I have no idea what the trial situation looks like.
This game has given me zero like framework to understand the rule set going into the trial. That is maybe my biggest critique of this game, is I have no idea what the trial even is and how much you're supposed to solve before you go into it. It's supposed to, I realize, is a weird word, because like I know you can go into the trial immediately. But yeah, I don't know. But there's still areas that we just fundamentally haven't gone to. So we first need to figure those out.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we can pick that up next time and see what more we can figure out.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. See you then, folks.
Bye, everyone.